Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry I'm not able to be with you today for our board meeting as I am in Birmingham speaking at the Alabama Counseling Association Conference. I wanted to provide you with a quality report, though, even in my absence, so here we go. Let's talk about program development, our marketing or mission development, and income development. Program development. We have a new positive message shirt out after 2 years of using We Are Baldwin, and now we have We Show Respect. You may remember that we did an activity at one of our spring board meetings after the conference where we had met with coordinators as well as had a few side meetings with district employees with the Board of Education. After looking at what the word respect means and what can mean for our students, we designed the shirt and have already sold from one little brief sale of a 2-week sale over 1,100 shirts. We will be offering these shirts in January, so stay tuned if you want one. We do have some extras in the office, so just let Megan know. You can get a long sleeve or a short sleeve We Show Respect t-shirt. Last week, it was Peer Helper Jubilee. This was the first time we had ever divided up our elementary and intermediate students separate from our middle and high school to allow more space and comfort through the event. And I will tell you, people really seem to like it. We've already started getting feedback, and our survey did ask about that, and they are commenting on how much they enjoyed that aspect of it. We were concerned. Last year, we had a few people who brought their buses in the wrong way and had students walking in front of them for safety issues. We did promote this map in a workshop format as well as on our guidebook. And needless to say, I think it went well. So, with doing this event, yes, we're at the movie theater, but we always worry about rain or bad weather with students being on school buses as well as having a portion of the day outside. So, as you can see, Megan is in a Riviera utility truck going, rain, rain, stay away, so we can get a group picture of the elementary students. I do want to say thank you to Riviera Utilities for lending us a bucket truck for both days. Our students made it in the theater. As you can see, nobody's standing against the walls, nobody's having to sit and kind of huddle on the steps. We had plenty of room. It was very comfortable. It was easier to manage the amount of people as well, so that was great. So we had the students in the theater. We did make it outside for the elementary picture of approximately 600 students on that first day. But I want to share with you about one of our speakers. We had a dynamic duo. They energized the students. They taught them to push through and handle their obstacles by persevering until success happens. So pushing through the obstacles of life until they achieve their goals. And they told them that sometimes you got to reach high. Sometimes you got to dig deep. And they did it in a very, I would say, kid-friendly and engaging way. So enjoy this.
Everybody say at the top. Everybody say at the top. I can't hear you at the top. Say my dream. At the top, here we go. Let's give them a hand clap, everybody, all right?
Well, I'm sure a lot of you are going to be drawing straws on who gets to try this first at the next event. So I think we're going to leave it to the muscle men, but it was interesting to have the opportunity to not only have them there and get the feel for how they spoke to the elementary students on day one and the high school and middle school students on day two, but to hear about their personal stories of how they dealing with absent fathers, losing a father to suicide, being labeled with dyslexia, never going to be able to read or write or speak, and yet turned around and graduated college with a communications degree. These gentlemen shared, some of those inner stories of growing up in, just different environments and dealing with a lot of adversity. And our students responded well to it. So their energy was definitely there. They were exciting to see, watch. And if you can see the gentleman in the hat behind them, he and another girl got on the guy, Jamari Reed's back in the orange jersey, and Jamari did a push-up with both of them on his back. An extremely entertaining, but also very informative session. So that was one of our highlights. And on the second day, they said to expect rain again. And I think we ended up with a little bit of a sunburn after being out in the parking lot taking our group picture at the end of the day. But it was a great day, and watching all the students leave from the event with high energy and just sharing, and after getting a lot of networking time. It was neat to see these two girls, one whose legs are almost as long as the other girl's body, just by themselves, walking, talking, sharing, very engaged in conversation all the way across the parking lot. Just shows a little snapshot of Peer Helpers brings together students based on their life, not necessarily their appearances. So it was just a sweet moment to watch them and see them talk and engage. But we did have close to 750 high school students and middle school students on that second day. So there's a shot of them having to block that sun out of their eyes. And the feedback, like I said, is coming ideas for next year, their thoughts on separating the 2 days. We ask a ton of questions, and I sent that out kind of late last night. And in less than 18 hours, we're already getting feedback. So it's great to see that we've had 38 people already starting to respond to the questions. Transitioning on to our conference, we've spent a day or two working with our peer helpers. We also have an afternoon session designed just for our Baldwin County coordinators. Last year, we earmarked a few sessions during the conference itself, but after listening to what our coordinators requested, they said, we feel like, we might have missed out on a few things we wanted to attend. So we are going to have a workshop for them at the Perdido Beach the afternoon before the conference starts the next morning. That'll be on February the 6th. Then we will have a full day and a half of our annual conference on February the 7th and 8th. And then our coordinator appreciation will be the night of the 7th. We will kind of combine the appreciation event with the conference, considering we have everyone pretty much there already. Just to let you know, the conference is at no cost to our coordinators. They're at no cost to our school. We pay for the substitute. We pay for them to share a hotel room for 2 nights. We pay for them to have breakfast and lunch. They do have dinner on their own. But it is a professional development and investment of wanting to make sure our coordinators and our adult leadership are synchronized and equipped with what they need to carry out a harmonious program successfully. So that's just kind of one of those brag moments on what do you do? Well, we take care of our students in providing them with a conference, a day event, or now 2, and also our adults. And soon we will be offering the Youth Mental Health First Aid for adults. This is designed for adults who are assisting young people. We did receive funding for Youth Mental Health First Aid through the Baldwin EMC Operation Roundup grant. It will provide funding for 3 individuals to be trained as facilitators. We're anticipating a training sometime in late February or late March. They have posted different dates and locations, so trying to find one that works to get everyone trained at the same time. Once we finish the facilitator training, we will have all the tools necessary to start our marketing plan to get that launched so we can begin training in August of 2019. Moving on to our marketing of sharing the good news of what we have done. In a little bit, I know Megan is going to give you a mailer. It's kind of a trifold brochure. We want you to take the time to review that, and Grayson will walk you all through that. But we want to make sure that we're hitting the mark on telling people, thank you for sponsoring our rodeo, letting them know that Youth Mental Health First Aid is coming, providing them the opportunity to go ahead and mark their pledge for 2019 if they want to go ahead and mark their calendar for that sponsorship now that they're probably looking at their budget year for next year. And then showing them the impact report from peer helpers from last school year. Then announcing the kickoff event that will be held at the foundation in March to kind of kick off our capital campaign or fundraising season. So as you review that, these are some things you may want to keep in mind. So with income development, I have 4 grants that I will be working on during the November and December time to try to get everything into those 4 entities as you see listed with Mitchell Foundation, Cox Family Foundation, Kellogg, and the Walmart Community Grants. And lastly, with our income development poinsettias, we just have a few available to purchase in the 6-inch and the 10-inch, and we are going to get those delivered out on December 3rd and 4th. Currently, we have a little over 1,000 poinsettias, so we definitely need your help. Even if you can open up the back of your vehicle and help us get 30 poinsettias to one location, we definitely need your help. So please let us know. If you need anything or ever have questions, please don't hesitate to contact Megan or myself. You can call us at the office, send us an email, and always my cell phone is listed on the bottom of my emails. You can text or call me there as well. Hope y'all are having a great day. Enjoy your meeting, and as I know you are about to start some great discussion.